very good afternoon and welcome to Oakham in Rutland in the East Midlands, where this afternoon's round 2 NatWest Schools Champions Trophy game sees Oakham School taking on Clifton College for a place in the quarter-finals. Kick-off is made and it's well taken in immediately by McGee. And the red scrum cap is there, bobbled around momentarily on the floor, but well, it has been turned over by Oakham. Wolstenholme is wanting to get more of his forwards in there to help defend it. Certainly talking to the S&C coach here at Oakham pre-game, saying it's more of a two open sides that they've got in that back row. Bit of tidying up work to do by Clifton here, but I think we've got a penalty we're going back for. In fact, the visitors were caught offside. The first points. Coolly done. It's quite a wind blowing around up here, so not easy to necessarily thread that ball through. Now back in field, winger to winger, and the tackle being made by Charlie Argent, and he managed to turn it over. That's brilliant from Argent for Clifton. Declan McGee then carries, now for Nicholas. Not sure whether Oakham were onside there. The referee's been pretty hot on it all afternoon. Clifton have it. Oh, but they get the penalty. Not released on the floor. Tackler not releasing the tackled man. Carwyn Penny, Clifton skipper, to level the scores. Certainly got enough, and it's through the post. That's a great effort from Penny. Scrum is moving around. There is the breakaway. There's a penalty advantage being played as well. So Wolstenholme and his crew have got a shot to nothing. Lewis through Garforth. This is good, quick hands from Oakham. Can they work their way into the corner? Little darting field. Are they over for the try? They are. That's brilliant work, and it's Seb Davis who's the man who scores it. The replacement onto the field. Brilliant stuff from Oakham, and finally we have the game's first try. Well, the penalty came here. The advantage was being played. Nevertheless, the effort through the hands was superb. Merriman just had to feed the last man. And Seb Davis was the man to finish. Conversion attempt from wide out on the left. Won't be successful. Wolstenholme having to defend here against Nicholas, who wants to try and release Penny. Gets his clearance kick away. Merriman, school head boy. Long pass back in field for Lewis. What options does Lewis fancy? He's put a left boot to it, but that's not an awful lot of yardage. Oh, but then the ball has been intercepted by Bolton Smith, who's going to run all the way for the try. Disaster for Tom Millett. Went back to try and cover it, and as he popped the ball up, Bolton Smith was right there to take it out of the air, and that could very well see off the challenge of Clifton, unless there's to be a dramatic comeback. This was a kick downfield from Lewis. It was a kick to nothing, really. Not particularly accurate. Thought he'd spotted a bit of room, but that ball, the pass wasn't really much on it from Millett, and Bolton Smith will happily have profited from it. Took it out of the sky. They're happy with that one. That's a bit more like it. Ball or two upfield now. Penny again. Feeds to the right. Need a combination of that punch and then the quick ball, and it just hasn't arrived in consequential nature for much of the game for Clifton. Just slower again. Penny. There's a penalty advantage being played now to Clifton. And the ref is going to bring them back here for an offside in midfield. John Stratford decides to tap and go quickly onto the field to try and make an impact. It's loose from Nicholas. It's well picked up. Now by our match clock and by the clock on the wall, it says full time, and the referee agrees with both. Oakham School are victorious at home in round 2 of the NatWest Schools Cup Champions Trophy. You can see what it means to the players. Clifton, they've certainly got their own ambitions with the merit table, but they would have loved to progress in this competition. But it has finished with a full-time score, with 2 second-half tries from Seb Davis and Ben Bolton-Smith, of Oakham School 15, Clifton College 3.